Welcome to Soundscape Crusaders,
a music discovery podcast where we pair music with meaning.
Join co-hosts
Nate
and Levi on this journey.
As we dive deep and examine one song an episode,
Discuss what we love about it,
and then pair it with something that emotionally
and tonally
coincides with the song.
Flower of Sex by Merchandise.
I love how the guitar has that like really strummy, like I don't know, is it loose stringy?
Like super distorted, or even there's like a delay to make it sound like it's like super like layered.
Yeah.
I think what I really like about it is it takes a lot of elements from shoegaze. Like it really has that kind of airiness to it and that, you know, over distortion kind of sound.
I just love that, and it gets you in a certain mood.
Even like the lyrics are very dreamlike because you can like kind of make out what he's saying, but kind of not.
Yeah.
You know, it has like kind of floatiness to it. It's so good. Yeah, this song was good. I really like this song.
dude, I'm so happy. Like when you texted me that first night you listened to it,
Dude, it hit like a truck.
it made me so happy.
Dude, because like it's like pretty like it's pretty chill like at the beginning, and then it like boom, it like turns it up to 10. You know, it still maintains that energy throughout the rest of the track, but it's so it like kind of lures you in with like that calm in the beginning, and then it's just like bam, gets you. And
Oh man.
like I said, it keeps up that intensity. It's so good. It literally, like, I was kind of shook because I was driving at night, which is like the perfect way to like set this song up. I was just like chilling, like jamming to it, and then it hit, and I was like, man, this thing is good. Like,
Dude.
I couldn't stop. It was so good.
That's such like a beautiful feeling, giving someone something that impacted you so hard, experiencing like that secondhand happiness when someone likes something
Right.
that much, as much
Like-
as I do, you know.
Dude, I'm super into like shoegaze is so good. You know, like I just love that airiness to it, and it kind of like really struck that chord. Oh, so good.
And then his vocals are just so relaxed.
It's very kind of unapologetically horny though. In little lyrics,
Oh,
it's really
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the lyrics yet. I just,
It's very the name fits.
the lyrics are so poetic.
Yeah, it very much could be published as a poem in like a magazine or something like that.
Like it would probably be in some really nice book with really elegant art next to it.
Like Water Lilies or something like that.
Like I could study these lyrics for a long time, man.
So I don't know, to me it's like it's super heavy.
Oh man, yeah. Immediately, I know exactly what I want my pick to be. And
Do you really?
It's
Okay.
really nice having that. Like I didn't even have to. Like once I actually thought about it.
I had a couple that came to mind. This is before I even looked at the Genius page. But just the title "Flower of Sex" kind of made me think of the Georgia O'Keeffe, who, you know, the artist that she paints she paints flowers, but they look like female genitalia. Because like that's literally like hits the hits the head of the nail.
Yeah.
Like that's Flower of Sex is literally like what that could be a reference to. I thought of that first, but that's not the one I wanted to go with just because I was like, that's too easy.
Yeah.
After reading the lyrics, it's like there's a lot of like language that revolves around pleasure or the idea of pleasure. And I kind of went like an opposite route to it. And have you ever seen the movie Hellraiser?
I haven't.
Okay. Do you know what it's about?
It's yeah. Ish.
It deals with a lot of themes of like sadomasochism,
yeah.
which is like pleasure, or like your highest form of pleasure is pain. I believe that's kind of what it is. Someone's going
Right.
to listen to this and be like, that's not what it is.
I mean, yeah, that's one of those movies where I've listened to a lot of interviews by people who have made those.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard so much talk about Hellraiser, but I've never actually seen it.
It's like, it really revolves around the theme of sadomasochism. And that kind of reminded me of, so it's like pain is the highest form of pleasure. And in the song, the lyrics are like very pleasurable. So in like a twisted way, I kind of linked those together because both are exerting this high form of pleasure. Whether one is obviously, engaging in sexual acts or pain. So I kind of linked those together, but that's not my choice.
Oh, that's not?
That's not my choice.
And
that's not the choice.
That's a good. If you got something better than that too.
So, have you ever seen the show Sense8?
If you know what it means to be reborn, a sensate.
A what?
You saw her, but that's just the beginning.
I can feel you. But you're not really here, are you?
You are no longer just you. You'll start to feel strange things. Anger and joy and pain. Pleasure without any reason. You have 7 other selves now. You can access each other's knowledge, language, skills.
The by the Wachowskis.
Yeah. So I've only seen honestly, I've only seen 3 or 4 episodes into it, but it's about these group of characters that are linked, they have a mental link between each other, and there's a lot of sexual acts in that. There's a lot of pleasure in that, in that show. So instead of going the twisted route, kind of the more violent route, I kind of went the more by the books route and linked those two. That Sense8 is my would be my choice.
That's
to
cool.
Put this song with. Yeah.
I've always wanted to watch that. That was one of the first big hits, I feel like, on Netflix. I always remember everyone talking about that, but then it got canceled really quickly.
I think so. Yeah, it only made it maybe 2 seasons. Honestly, I have not seen much. I've seen about the first few episodes.
Yeah.
But it's there's a lot, not just sexual pleasure, but the idea that you can you're linked emotionally and mentally and all that. You really collide and combine with this person.
Yeah.
You experience so much with them. But that's why I thought that. But I mean, the Hellraiser one could be a fun one to kind of play into. But that's my choice. Sense8 would be my choice.
I like that a lot. Could you see this song being used in that show?
Being in that show, yeah. Easily could have been.
It sounds like a really nice tonal match.
That's that's kind of what I was looking for with this, just because this is one of those songs you could see in a show or in a movie or something like that, and that would fit perfectly. But yeah, really loved this song. This song is so good.
I'm so happy you liked it.
This song was up there. It could probably make my top of 2022, and the year just started. Top 100 tracks.
This is why this is such a good idea.
Right.
Even if no one ever listens to this, it's this is a really fun way to learn new music.
Right.
Because you really think about
the benefit, of not, even just the benefit of each other,
Yeah, because we can bounce those ideas off of each other. How you perceive the song and how I perceive the song.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear what your choice was.
So, lyrics are sexual, they're poetic. Tonally, if you're just looking at the notes or whatever, I don't know the correct musical definition. Because I'm I know nothing about making music or notes or anything like that, but the inflection of the voice there's like some mourning or something in there. I don't know if you hear that or not, but
I'm waiting to see where this goes.
So I know you've seen this because we watched it in film school, unless you missed the day. And I think it was early on in a class that everyone took. It's a movie with a screenplay by Alex Garland. It is the 2010 British dystopian romantic tragedy film based on Kazuo Ishiguro's 2005 novel, Never Let Me Go.
Students of Hailsham are special. Keeping yourselves well, keeping yourselves healthy inside, is of paramount importance.
None of you will do anything except live the life that has already been set out for you. And sometime around your third donation, your short life will be complete. That's what you're created to do.
That's what I'm picking.
That's that's a sad movie. Great choice. That's a really good choice. Why, like, what else, like, linked that? Why that came up? That's such an interesting choice. I love it.
Because I feel like Never Let Me Go gives me the same emotions that song does. It's almost like someone looking back at like young love or lost love.
It goes through like the whole gamut of like all emotions.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there. And the movie does the same thing where like it's this beautiful story and there's these people with real connections. And then you have that just mournful ending. And it's really hard, but it gives you like that, like, and it's just an experience, I feel like. I don't know what everybody else thinks of it, but I really love this movie. Met with generally positive reviews. I love Alex Garland in general, so I pretty much like anything that he's done.
Sorry, that's a really good choice. I really like that movie as well. I did, as soon as you were like talking like through your like, you know, hype like introduction, I was like, dude, I know he's picking. And that's a good choice. I think it like really, it's so emotional in a way that like you feel a lot more than just like either happy or sad. Like it goes through this immense wave, and it's so captivating, like just like that song.
Yeah,
dude, that's such a good choice. I love it. That's a really good choice.
I love that movie. Have you seen any of Alex Garland's other movies?
Did he do Ex Machina?
Yeah,
love that movie.
Yeah.
What else did he do?
Annihilation.
Oh, terrifying movie. Good movie though.
And then I think he directed Dredd. He at least
Dredd's good. I don't know.
He at least wrote it. He at least wrote it, but I think he wrote directed.
He wrote my favorite zombie movie.
He did?
Yeah, he wrote 28 Days Later.
Oh, is that the Zack Snyder one?
No, that's Danny Boyle.
Oh.
It's phenomenal. To me, it's the best zombie movie. The opening scene with Cillian Murphy exploring an empty London is fucking amazing.
I haven't seen that.
It's so good. So good.
So for Dredd, he basically had to step in because the director sucked, and he took over, but he was uncredited, I think, or something. I might be making things up.
Dredd's good though.
Yeah, I know he did some directing on it.
Mm-hmm. What did you think of Annihilation?
I loved it. It was so good.
It's good. It's very good. It's scary though. That shit with the bear. Just that. I mean, everyone talks about the bear scene, but there's a reason that everyone talks about the goddamn bear scene.
That's why.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. Like it's using human words. Like that's fucking awful.
Yeah. It's like mimic. Yeah, it's this terrifying mimic.
It's a book, right? It was based off a book.
I think so.
I think I need to read that. That sounds good. I need another.
That might be a good read.
I need another book to listen to.
The team in Annihilation is like almost like the team in Aliens for some reason. It
does have that kind of camaraderie.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, most of the movies I've seen by him have been a pretty big hell yeah.
Ex Machina is so good. That one got me fucked up.
You know, Jock does a lot of art and concept art for Alex Garland.
His Ex Machina concept art is beautiful.
Yeah. I have a Ex Machina script. Or no, yeah, the A24 Ex Machina book.
We got to pick the next song.
That's your turn.
All right. You want me to just do shuffle on my playlist?
I would say pick one that's like different from the genres we've already picked. Like, I feel like we should try to vary it up a lot, you know?
I have a song, and it is not sonically like anything we have put on this show quite yet. Also, these guys, I knew they would get on this. I knew we would do an episode on them. I'm shocked it's the 4th episode. I bet you have an idea who I'm talking about. We got a Death Grip song on deck.
Great.
Unless you want me to re-roll.
No, you can do Death Grips. I'm cool with it.
You're either going to really like this song or you're going to be like, what the fuck?
You know, when you first showed me Death Grips, I freaking loved them. And then, like, I went from loving them to just, I can't listen to them a lot.
Honestly, I don't. Aside from, like, maybe, like, the first year after college, I haven't really listened to them much either.
It's just, it's chaos.
Well, maybe if all you think it is chaos, you'll have a good choice. It's just something you like. Some people just aren't gonna like. You're not gonna just play that for them. Like if I'm like driving like my mom somewhere, I'm not gonna be like put on Death Grips because she'll probably ask if I have if I'm okay.
like when you and your friends are in a car and you get past the aux cable.
That's not what I'm putting on.
You're gonna throw on.
No.
You want something
because I might get kicked out of the car. Like,
dude, when I was in high school, me and my friends somehow for one of the winter formals, they got us to DJ it.
Oh.
We played like no crowd pleasers.
Oh my.
And everybody
Are you kidding
us.
me? What did you play?
I don't even remember. Like shit like Glitch Mob.
Why?
And it's one of those things where I like look back on with great shame. And I'm just like we were so fucking stupid.
But y'all probably thought you were cool as shit.
Oh yeah, we were like, we're showing these people like all this music that they've never heard of. They're learning.
Like doing them a service.
Yeah. And we were just like little shits, man. Thanks for listening. Next episode, we will be discussing
Centuries of Damn by Death Grips.
Follow us on Twitter @SoundCrusaders for upcoming episodes and a link to our Spotify playlist. Until next time, let off some steam, Bennett.